Okay, I said I was going to help people try to set up a Coinbase account. As I was starting to go through all my steps so that I could prepare for this video, I realized that the cryptocurrency, especially XRP, is really moving right now. So I'm going to start backwards, okay? So when you first sign into your account, before I show you how to set it up, when you first sign in, you're going to have to put in your email address, and then you're going to put in your password. Then what's going to happen is you have this type of verification. It looks like, let me show you here really quick. It looks like this. It's a two-step verification. So they'll send this code you're going to need to put in here to your phone. So when you set it up, it's really super important that you use your real cell phone, because every time you try to sign into your Coinbase account, it will send you the code. Without the code, you can't get in, okay? So once you put that code into there, you should be able to get right into your Coinbase account. And what you want to do, see where it says Coinbase? This will take you to your dashboard. So click it. Now, I don't hold my coins on Coinbase. I hold all my coins on Coinbase Pro, but I wanted to use this account, or I should say this is the account that I use to go into to do my purchasing and do a lot of monitoring. Now, what I like about this is you can set up this dashboard of yours and put in here, you can edit. You can change what coins you want to monitor and what coins you don't. I think earlier today when I made a video, I said that XRP was at 23 cents. It's now 25. So I'm just going to show you real quick how you do a buy, and then I'll show you the rest of this, because I want to buy it now before it really it starts going one way or another. 25 cents is kind of high, but I think it's time for me to buy some more. So what you do is up here it says trade. It's not just trade. You could buy your coins here, you could sell your coins here, and you could convert your coins, and I'll explain that to you. So for now, I want to buy. You can see that I could choose which coins I want to buy. Just click it, select the coins that you want to buy. For me, it's going to be XRP as usual. All right. It's going to take this directly out of my Wells Fargo account. This is the way that I have it set up. Right now, I just want to add in another $100 worth of XRP coins. And down here will tell you what you're going to get. Hold on, preview. This will tell you what you're going to get. This will tell you how much you bought the XRP for. After they take their fees out, you got $97.01. So you actually spend $100. But here's what I got going on in my XRP balance at the moment. I'll hit buy. Why? Retry. This will happen from time to time. So I want to just make sure I go back over to my account balances and make sure that they didn't actually buy it. So if I hit refresh, because sometimes you're thinking, oh, and you spend another $100. So it has not done it yet. So let's try this again. And buy, and I want XRP. Come on, buddy. There you are. Coming out of my Wells Fargo account, I want $100. You can see it changed up here before it's here. So I did. I confirmed it. Okay, so that's what I bought. Once you're done, it looks like this. Don't fall for any traps and go in there, start clicking things thinking it didn't happen. Watch up here to see if this dollar amount changes. That'll let you know. Okay, so if I click over here, this is what I now have. Well, that's not right. Let's go ahead and increase it. Refresh it. So $407 worth of cryptocurrencies I have in here. Right here you go. Right now, I'm holding 1,416 XRP coins. Now, I was telling people in another video that, if you don't have enough to buy, let's say people go, I want to buy Bitcoin, but it costs too much money. I was telling you could buy fractionals. You could just go into Bitcoin and just put, I want to buy Bitcoin, and put $100. That's where you see these, after this decimal, 0.3432, because this means I owe portions of XRP, not full amounts, but portions, just like this orchard. I got portions of it just right here. That's what that means. So you don't have to have $8,000 to buy a Bitcoin. You could buy fractionals, parts of a Bitcoin, okay? And you could do that, and then just a little by little, keep going until you got as much as you want in there, and it accumulates value just all the same. Okay, the cool thing about this is like watching a stock market graphs. You can see them all if you want to view each asset to see how they're performing. So I got XRP. I want to come in here, and you can see you got 1 hour's worth of performance, 2 hour or 24 hours, 1 week's. So if I want to see how it's performed over the week, well, okay, at the beginning of the week was at 21 cents, and right now it's at 24 cents. For those of you going, it's only $3, man. It's no big deal. Yeah, that is a big deal. When it comes to when it comes to XRP, watching it go up and down in cents makes a difference. So if the coins were what 24 cents right now, let's say it goes up 8 cents, that's 1/3 of its value. So just take whatever value you have and add another third to it. That's how much it's increased in value. Okay, so this is how you move around on a screen a little bit. There are other screens you could play with when you first start dilly-dallying with this. Like I said, you could set this up in here by going over here, and you can remove by unclicking this, and it will no longer show up on your dashboard. You can click it and click the ones you want to monitor. That's what you do, okay? And then this it gives you a nice little dashboard, so you don't have to keep running around looking for them. They're here, specifically here. I did remove Bitcoin. No, there it is. Okay, and you can see for the day or where they are, their price actions. You can see the percentages where they are. This is how much each coin is worth. This is how much is gained for the day. So anyways, also the cool thing about being here on Bitcoin is they give you opportunities to earn free coins. You could go in here, look at all these coins you can earn for free. So what you do is you click in here and you got to watch sometimes like a 2-minute video. And when you watch a 2-minute video, you have to be able to answer one question. If you answer correctly, it gives you free cryptocurrencies. And you could do that for all these. All these are in it. So you can earn Tezos, Dias, EOS, Stellar, Loomis, Zcash, basic attention coins. They're all in here for free. This one just got here today that I seen is Orchard. So you can go in there, or Orchids, my bad. So anyways, if you go in there and click it, you can see I still have $40 more worth to claim, and I can just go in there and claim it. So you just click it. It says get started. I already earned this. All I got to do is watch the video, watch the video, watch the video. It gives you, look at that, 16. I earned, what's he, $4, $8, $12 today. Not too bad. And I still got another 40 that I can earn. All I have to do is just bring people to this link right here and tell them to get on the Coinbase, which I will do. So when you people get on, it doesn't just give you cryptocurrencies, but it allows me to earn a couple extra ones. There is a limit on how much you can earn. It'd be nice if they had unlimited, but I'll share the link in the video, of course, and then with individuals. And when you click it to go on, it gives me an opportunity to earn more free coins. You could do the same thing. I mean, if you have a platform or a way to do it, or you want to invite friends, you just share the link that it gives you, and it will allow people to click onto it and go to learn more about it. And in addition, they can earn crypto coins and you can earn crypto coins. Okay. So I'm going to go over how to set this up, but as I was noticing that XRP seems to be on a run, and I was like, let's just go ahead and buy some right now real quick and then hold on to it. This is not where I hold all my cryptocurrencies. I actually have another account on Coinbase. Coinbase Pro. So on Coinbase Pro, this is for the big dogs. All right. When you get there, you have to really know what you're looking at. So if you have Coinbase and Coinbase Pro, you don't have to, when you sign into Coinbase Pro, all you got to do is just click on the link. It'll take you into there. And I just hit login. It's already set up for you. You don't have to type anything in. And it kind of shows you what's going on in here. So like I said, from time to time, I have some discretionary funds. I will come over here. It will set it up for you. As you can see, you come in here and monitor what's going on. Here's the XRP. It shows you all these nifty little graphs. It even allows you to do what's called buy and sell orders. So let's say you're monitoring a coin that you think is doing pretty good, and you're saying, it's a little too high right now. Maybe I'll buy some more later. And so you can just set up to buy that. Once it hits this price, pick me up $1,000 worth. And it does. It does it automatically. Or if you're saying, I bought Bitcoin at $1,000, but if it hits the $5,000 coin mark, then, I want to sell some. Let's sell it. So you set the sell up order to when it hits $5,000 to sell however many coins you want to do. Sell them all, sell them part, do whatever you want to do. This is a lot of stocks are set up this way. There's a lot of people that really know how to fiddle faddle with all this stuff. There's all kinds of crazy things you could do. There's a kid named Alex Cobb. It's at ALEX, last name COBB on YouTube. He's kind of a geeky kid. You can tell He's into cryptocurrencies. You can watch him play around in this thing and figure out what he's doing. But they look at all kinds of candles and wicks and, triangles and stuff like that. This is something that stock people would really know how to play with, all right? Anyways, so you could come in here and once you get a little bit better at what you're doing. So let me show you how to set this account up really quick. I just wanted to hurry up and buy this. When you're done, sign out of it. It signs you out of both of them. You see me, I just hit the X and got out of one. That's what I wanted to do. And so for now, let's just take a peek over here. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay, so this is when you go into Coinbase, you type in Coinbase into the browser, it should take you to a screen that looks like this. Okay, so you just hit get started. That's all you got to do. Get started. It should take you to another screen that looks like this. You're going to put in your name, put in your information. People always try to fake this like you could on YouTube accounts, fake your name, Facebook you can. I do not recommend you do that kind of stuff on Coinbase. And the reason for that is they'll put you through the ringers to make you validate who you are. It's for your own protection. So when you do this, just make sure you put in your name, your first and last name, your email, choose your password, go ahead and put it in, click I am not a robot, and then click this, that you certify that you're 18 years and older, blah, blah, blah. You will click create an account. Okay? This will say, now go to your email and verify through your email that the email that you put in there was legitimate. This is why you don't want to fake it. You don't want to be phony. You don't want any of that kind of stuff, because every time you buy or sell or trade any of the cryptos, it will send you a notification how much was done and what you did. Okay? So on here, it'll say verify your email. So you just go to your email and you'll see something that looks like this when you open it up. You got to check both spam and you got to check both your normal. When you see this, just click this, verify email address. It will take you back over to Coinbase. And while you're on Coinbase, you can start setting up with your personal information. And right away, start choosing what country you're from, and you're going to need your phone number. You need to use your cell phone number, okay? Use your cell phone number, but you put it in there. This is, again, for your own protection. You will need that because when you sign into Coinbase, you put your email address, you put your password, and you hit enter, it's going to send a second-step verification code that will come to you, and you will need to put that code in order to get into Coinbase, whether it's on your phone or whether you're doing it even on your desktop, okay? So I keep warning people not to use fake accounts. Just do the real deal, Holyfield. And so once you put that number in there, here's some more information. So you go to your settings. And once you get inside, you're going to have a dashboard. Just go to your settings. You have all these different options that you could choose from. You want to go ahead and I did my picture. I choose my password if you want to change it once you're in here, and your nickname. So you can see here, you can change and put whatever name you want to display. I choose Pimpy. That's what I put on there. But when you put in your real information, you got to make sure it's real and not fake. You can change again your nickname, your display name. Put in your email information, okay, and then personal details. You're going to want to set this up properly. Okay, so answer all the legitimate questions because you're going to need to validate a lot of this. Okay. So you could change your limits on how much you could buy, how much you could sell in one day. When you're first playing around with this, I don't recommend you get crazy until you get comfortable with how to move around on here. It's not very hard, but at the same time, if you've never done it before, it could be tricky, okay? Once you fill in all this information, of course, it will save. But before you do that, you're going to have to prove to Coinbase you are who you say you are. Okay, so what you're going to need to do is choose one of these. You're going to have a passport, and then they're going to ask you for a copy of your passport. Okay, if you use a driver's license, they're going to want a copy of the front and back. Okay, so I recommend before you even get started on here, is you find a way with your phone to either make a very clear copy front and back of your license, so that you could drop in here. When you click this, it allows you the option to drag and drop or upload the photo. So let's say the photo front side, put in the front of your ID, back side, put the back side of the ID in here, and then one last step, and it is the pain in the ass. your face needs to look like your ID as much as possible, because the third part of that processing step, besides putting in the front and back of your ID, is you're going to need to take a screenshot, a real live, at that moment, picture of your face. So you take a selfie, and then you take it and you drop it into. I recommend that if you're going to set a Coinbase up, do it on your phone. It's much easier than trying to do it on here. You're going to need to do a selfie. Now, if you have a camera that's on your computer, on your desktop, then you can do a quick selfie that way. Just click, do your selfie. You just line yourself up with your face on your camera, click it, it'll go in instantaneously, and then they will validate it. If you're doing your phone, you're going to need to be able to upload a fresh photo that you just took. What they're going to want you to do is click the photo to verify who you are and take a selfie right then and there. Okay, so there's no dragging and dropping on your phone. You just take the selfie. On your computer, you just take the selfie with your webcam. Okay, so I don't want to confuse people with what I was just saying. I messed that up a little bit. So once that's done and they validate who you are, and you're able to get in your account, and you can start buying and trading. Before you do all of that, you're going to need to set up with them. Now, some people don't feel comfortable doing this. That's fine. I understand it. Do what I did. I literally, there goes that word again. Just so you guys know, in the last video, I kept using that word because I was trying to tease somebody that uses that word all the time. And now, you ever get where you're stuck, you're teasing somebody and you say a word and all of a sudden you can't get out of that damn habit? That's what's been happening to me. So what happens is I set up a separate account away from all my other accounts. This one account is specifically for cryptocurrencies. I could transfer money in and out of my other accounts into this account. So if you're not comfortable with these guys going directly into any one of your savings accounts or your checkings account, then set up a separate account that's specifically for cryptocurrencies and use that, because you're going to need a link to it. Okay, so they're going to want, there's a buy and sell option. They're going to want you to try it. But first, you're going to need to, in your settings, you're going to need to set up your banking information. Okay, so go ahead and set that up in there. You can also use credit cards now, so you could charge on your credit card if you want to. As a matter of fact, you can have the money deposited onto a credit card. I don't know how to do that. I've not done it. I just use my banking account. Okay, so once you set yourself up with your IDs, it's not a hard process. I got all this was easy for me. The part I got stuck on was trying to figure out how I can get my selfie to them. I kept taking a picture and trying to drag it or drop it. I didn't realize what they wanted me to do was click it and then take the picture right then and there. That's the same thing that's going to happen on your computer, all right? So be prepared to take a picture so they can validate that it matches your ID. Once you're done and you're inside and you've linked, and how you link your banking account is you tell it what banking account, all the banking information, same thing, routing number, account number, you'll see it all in there. Just validate it. When it's all said and done, I think it's going to take like a day or two. They're going to send you, or it might take a couple hours. They're going to send you like 1 cent, 2 cent. You're going to have to validate to them how much was deposited in there. You tell them, and then you're good to go. And you can start buying and selling cryptocurrencies right away. But there is a limit when you first start. It's for your own protection, okay? So whenever you get ready to buy, you've seen what I did on my big screen when I did it, okay? Oh, here you go. Here's what I'm talking about. You can add your account. Just hit add account, add your banking account, add your credit debit account if you want to use those. There's a way to set them up. It's not hard at all. It's actually very easy. Okay, so and then here's what it looks like when you go to do your credit card. So you just put your name, your credit card, obviously all the same things in here as you would if you're doing a purchase. This is, again, that step 2 verification. So once you put your email into there and you put your password into there and you hit enter, this is going to pop up next. So you have to have the ability to go to your text messages and they'll send you a text with that number, and you got to go ahead and type it in there and hit verify. Then you'll have access to your account, okay? And then from there, you can start buying and trading and earning free cryptocurrencies. It's not very hard. If you get stuck, just leave a question inside the comment section. I'm sure there's probably other better videos out there than the way I explained it on YouTube. But many people ask me, can I just make a quick video on how to do it? So that's how you do it. So click get started, get in there, follow it. It's not very hard to do. Once you've validated everything, you just go ahead and you sign in. You got your double verification. Your account set up to it. You can start buying and selling cryptocurrencies right away. Again, I'd be very careful about how you're doing it. When I was buying and selling, I was not validating that the purchases had already gone through, and I kept purchasing the same amount over and over because I couldn't see. I didn't know what to look at. It overdrafted my account. So I was like, oh man, I had a lot of cryptocurrencies, but I had to turn around and sell them back. So when you buy cryptocurrencies, you can see that the purchase happens right away on your screen. So you have access. I mean, those cryptos go into your account right away, but it's going to take like a day or two before it actually comes out of your account. Most likely the next day if it's a work day. For it to be deposited, it takes, for me, if I wanted to sell today, it just depends on what time of the day. It could be in there the very next day, at the very latest, the second day, okay? So it's a good thing to have, and I recommend. Like I said before, look, if you people are buying dinars and you're buying Vietnam dungs, it doesn't hurt to just turn around and just every now and then throw again another 50 or $100 into your cryptocurrencies and just keep stacking them, just keep adding to them. Don't go in there. If you see, like if you bought Bitcoin when it was 8,800 and all of a sudden drops down to 3,000, don't panic and sell. Just hold on to it. Leave it alone. This is a long-term gig. You shouldn't be playing with any of this unless it magically XRP jumps up. If let's say you're buying XRP and you have 1,000 coins, and all of a sudden it magically jumps up to like $20,000-$30,000 like Bitcoin did, well then I can understand. But if it doesn't have no major swing into value, just leave it alone because it will go up and down by large portions and cause you to panic. So don't panic buy and don't panic sell, okay? So just keep adding money like it's a savings account. Okay, just keep going into it. Just every now and then, if you got $20, just go, oh, another $20 worth of XRP. Next payday, another $20. After a while, it starts to stack up. I have a friend that's in my group. He literally can only, I hate the word because I'm stuck on it. He can only spend $10 a paycheck. That's twice a week on cryptocurrencies. All he does is he just keeps adding to the XRP over and over. He's been doing it now for, I don't know, better part of 6 months. Doesn't have a lot. But that's all you can afford. But the point being, once you start, after a while, it's going to start accumulating. And obviously, when a coin goes up, you also gain that value for the coins that you have. I hope that helps. McLovin standing here, he says hi to everybody. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Like I said, there are better people at explaining this on YouTube. You could probably look them up. But I just thought I would share what I could because I was asked to. All right? Have a good one.